So there's this really, really special event that you have to get to. You hop in your car, you hit a few corners, and suddenly you're on the expressway. Now you're driving free and clear when suddenly you hit a bad patch of traffic. In fact, it's not just a bad patch of traffic. You realize that this is the traffic to the event that you want to get to. Not only do you want to get there, everybody wants to get there. So you realize now with this traffic, you may not get there at all. But that's when suddenly your car begins to shake. A pole shoots out the ceiling, blades shoot out the pole, and the blades begin to spin. Suddenly, your car rises above the traffic and you glide to your destination. Now, the other cars who are in traffic are looking at you. They never thought they'd see you rise like that. And now everyone knows exactly where you're headed. So as you rise and you get closer and closer towards where you are trying to go, these are 10 things you need to know. What's up, everybody? All right, so we're going to be jumping into the 10 things that you need to know as you are about to rise in a very unexpected way. Now, the story that I just told you guys was based on a dream that I had. I actually had this dream that I was sitting in a car and the car turned into a helicopter and I started gliding across and people getting out the cars in the traffic looking up and pointing like, who is that and how do they have a helicopter? And it was a really, really fun dream, you know? So this is what's happening. This is what's going on in the collective for those who feel like they are chosen, you are selected, you are rising and ascending. So this message is for you. Now, we're going to be starting here on YouTube, then heading over to the Patreon. Today I got a little bit of a mixture. So you're going to see like this lavender color and this hot pink color. You know, might alternate between the two, okay? So we're going to start off with 5 here, 5 on Patreon. So make sure you guys click the link in the description box to head on over to Patreon to get the extended link and hear 5 more things you need to know about your sudden rise, okay? But for YouTube, let us get started. As you guys can see, there are 5 numbers on the screen. I want you guys to choose the number that you feel most drawn to, and of course you can catch a special message in each and every single one of these, but the number that you select just may be a little bit more highlighted in your life at this time, okay? All right, so let us go ahead and get started. All right, so let us start with how you came up. You began to rise, right? And like I told you guys, there were people who were pointing, who were able to see you in the sky. This is letting us know that your rise will be visible, okay? You saw many cars as you look down upon the traffic, right? But many cars only saw one helicopter. Which means you're about to do something so rare, so unique, so different that it's only going to be you there. It's only going to be you to, you know, point to or talk about or say, okay? There's no one else around you. So some of you guys are about to create your own lane, in a sense, like this helicopter created its own lane, you know, in the air. You're about to create something different, okay? So this is all the inventors, okay? Maybe it's something about your style. You're going to come up with a new style or something. Some of you guys who cook, you're going to come up with a new flavor or a new dish, you know? Maybe some of you guys will go viral on TikTok because you're going to come up with a new way to do something. You know how they be making like the flaming hots and chicken, whatever you do, you might go viral for it. And it's not just about that one viral moment. It's about what you do to build one, okay? It's not just about the fact that you got a car that's a helicopter. Can you fly it now to that destination, okay? So it's all about that. So what I got for this one too, you know, God talks to me in rhymes. So you are one of the rares that can't be compared, okay? So just like in that dream that I had, this is a rare thing. Again, nobody can compare you or what you're doing, your flavor, your dish, your style to anyone else's, because you ever heard people, especially, you know, like in music, where they have that voice like DMX. You know it's DMX. When you hear him, it doesn't matter if he's collabing with somebody, if it's a, you know, a track you never heard before, you know his voice, right? And some of you guys have that unique, rare thing about you that when people see it, they know, oh, that's so-and-so's design. Give you an example, Vera Bradley. Every time I see certain patterns, I'll be like, I bet you that Vera Bradley made that, and she did, you know? So you have that. So you need to either capitalize on that right now if you're not using that, or you're just getting your confirmation now that what you are doing is rare. Some of y'all looking around, how come I don't see nobody else doing it? And how come, this person doesn't have this and don't have that in comparison to what you have? It's because what you're doing is rare. It's unique. It's different. It's innovative. It's set apart from the rest. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta work with that, okay? So again, you are one of the rares that can't be compared. Let's get to the next one. All right, now, if you chose number 2, I really like this one. 6 months versus 2 years. Okay, so with this one, I see people working really hard. Blood, sweat, and tears, whole bunch of research, a whole bunch of footwork, but it takes a long time. What would normally take everyone else 2 years, it's only going to take you 6 months. Why? Well, because you're about to get special downloads, special insider information. The chosen ones are now getting the intel that they need. It's kind of like we all just got a new folder with upgraded information, as well as updated methods, solutions, strategies, intuitive insights, okay, new ways of doing things, okay? Again, going back to what we was talking about, number 1, being innovative, rare, and different. So because you're starting at the beginning, I'm saying like the front line of something very brand new for this planet, you're going to be the first one to capitalize, to receive, to benefit from it, okay? Now, your ways, ideas, and contributions will be seen as extra special. It's just something about yours that's just a little bit different, that's just a little bit better. We like it a little bit more than this or that if it's being compared, You're going to do things that you didn't even know you could do. Now, you had this car, like in the dream, you had this car, but you didn't even know that you was about to take off in this helicopter, okay? This is rare, it's special. Again, something came out of your car, which is you, your body, your vehicle, that you didn't know was there. The circumstances that made that thing, that fight or flight, woo, here we go now. Fight or flight. You came to an obstacle and it's like, I'm either going to get over this thing and get to where I'm going, or I'm going to sit here and be stuck. And in that moment, you decided, I'm going to fly. Okay, and you made it to where you're going. Now, I know usually fight or flight, you're supposed to sit there and fight or whatever, but take it how it applies. You decided to fly, okay? But that's your way out of the situation, again. Now, again, what would take others 2 years? Not just 2 years, okay? But I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears, sitting in that painstaking bumper to bumper, inch by inch traffic in order to get to this destination. It's gonna take you 6 months, okay? Literally. So whatever you're doing, and again, with this one, it has a lot to do with purpose and like determination. Think about somebody who says, I want to lose 20 pounds. I'm going to walk around the block every day for 2 years and I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Or somebody says, no, I'm going to go to the gym every day or put in work for 6 months. And in 6 months, I'm going to see the results that I want. Okay, so who are you? Are you a 2-year walk around the block or a 6-month go hard in the gym type of person? Okay, figure that out. All right, so that's what I get. 6 months versus 2 years. Let's get to the next one. Okay, now, this is important. This one is a little bit of a warning. Some of you guys need to watch out for what I got as scandal breakers. Okay, these are the people who love to break the news, okay, whether it be community news, family news, workplace news. Your future self will thank you. Now, as you rise, you're going to notice that, of course, people are looking, people are talking, people may be trying to get your attention, right? Hey, look at me, okay? But some of the people who may come around in this next season of your life may be there to try to collect secret recordings, as I got, conjuring up mischief, like creating scenarios for you to get into it. Like, so-and-so said this. So the next time you and so-and-so get together, they be right there with their phone to record a fight or something like that. Okay. Old posts coming back to haunt you. These people taking pictures. Let's say you get busted drunk one night, you throwing up, your hair all over the place. They taking pictures. This is, people who are going into politics. Some of y'all don't even know you about to be elected. I'm getting elected officials. Some of y'all are about to be elected to very high offices. And this kind of stuff is the stuff that your future self is going to thank you for right now. Some people are going to be around you just to catch a story, okay? They will sell you out just to get a check. I also got one-time jackpot. Like, all I need for you to do is mess up one time. I will capitalize, and they are willing to risk it all, whether they're your family, your friends, your coworkers, whoever. If I can get one thing and TMZ pay me $25,000, I don't care if you don't ever want to be my friend or talk to me again. I'm going to get my money and go, you know? That kind of thing. So you gotta watch out for the scandal breakers. Now, some of y'all probably looking at this like, that could never be me, like, I don't care. But again, you didn't even know that you had a helicopter on your car. You didn't even know you could fly. So you're about to have these things happen, and it's a reason why you're watching this. It's a reason why this is getting deposited into you, because you need to know these things. So when it does happen, you automatically remember what I said in this video. You've already been prepared. Some of y'all are stepping into territories you had no idea. Again, some of y'all going into politics. You're going to be elected for stuff you didn't even know. You know what I mean? So you need to be ready now. Your future self will thank you. It's like when I used to go to my counseling and we would do the breathing techniques. They would say, you don't wait till you get in a situation to try to practice your breathing. No, you practice your breathing. So in the future, when you get into it, you just automatically go into it and you don't get hyped up. Okay, so practice watching out for these things now, so when you enter into these territories, you're not caught off guard like a deer caught in headlights. Okay, you already on the game. You feel me? So let's get to the next one. All right, if you chose number 4, this is not for you. This is more so for the spectators who are watching. I got so shocking, it's scary. So this is for people who already know you, okay? Now, I kept saying why. Like, why would that be scary for someone else? Well, this is for an enemy or for haters or for people like that, because they realize that they are powerless, okay? So whole time you thinking you doing something, it's like, okay, imagine someone walking into a fight because they think they got brass knuckles in their pocket. But then they reach in their pocket, it's like, uh-oh, they're not there. And here go Big Tommy, Big Bruce, you know, ready to pound them down. It's like, uh-oh, I'm about to get defeated, you know? And that's what happened. So all their bad wishes, all of the negative talk about you, it didn't stop anything, okay? It's scary because now they realize that the game is over. They've been defeated. Do you know what it feels like to be defeated, okay? This is what I got earlier too. I saw the vision of like this cloud, like the thunder, you hear it and then you see this big cloud getting ready to roll over. This is how your enemy either feels now or is about to feel when they see you rise in this helicopter, because it's not just the day of the defeat. It's the long, lingering, miserable days afterwards. Think about somebody who's about to win the championship and they lose. They lose by like 1 point. Do you know how bad that's going to harm them? Some people never get over that. I could have been all MVP in high school if I would have just made that shot, and you missed and the whole team lost the championship by 1 point because of you. That's going to linger forever, okay? You'll never forget that. This is how the hater feels. That's why the so shocking, it's scary part. I hope this is making sense. I kept trying to dig and trying to get to the why is it scary, but I guess it's scary because of the long-term effects. Someone's going to be realizing, well, how long am I going to be in this prison? How long do I have to sit in this misery? Sometimes when you don't know how long something's going to last, like how long is it going to take for me to get over this heartbreak? Am I going to have to go through this each and every single day? You know? Yeah, that's misery. When you don't know how long something is, that adds to the misery, okay? Yeah, I keep getting that playback over and over, I missed the shot. Man, I missed the shot. You know, I always think of that. These are people who missed the shot with you. People who wrote you off, say you'll never fly. These are the haters. These are the naysayers. These are all the people who doubted you anyway. So it's like, man, I missed my shot. For the rest of their life, I missed my shot. I missed my flight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So shocking, it's scary. And maybe some of you guys have your own way of why this would be scary. Maybe something else is resonating within you, okay? So that's what I get for this. Let's get to the last one. Okay, so I got a little bit of good news. You guys are about to have a divine partnership for success. whether that is business or romance. So if it's romance, we're talking about a divine partnership where it's going to be that power couple type thing where we're going to do something together. We're going to take over the world. You are the emperor. I am the empress. We have an empire, you know, that kind of thing, right? This may already be someone that you know, okay? For some of you guys, you already know this person. So I also got meet you at the top. So some of y'all split ways with a person maybe years ago. You've been working on yourself. They've been working on themselves. Y'all might meet each other at the top, okay? Or it's something about like y'all on the same level. Y'all have the same energy or drive. But hold that thought, because I did get this. They may already have wings that haven't spread yet, okay? But they will. Some people don't have wings, okay? They ain't never gonna fly. Their car is not a helicopter, okay? Some people that are sitting in traffic right now have cars that are helicopters. They don't know it. When they saw your car turn into a helicopter and take flight, they're gonna start pushing buttons and pulling doors and pulling down stuff. They're gonna start trying to figure it out. Like, wait a minute, maybe my car got wings too. Okay, aka in other words, when they see you rising, when they see you moving forward, when they see you flying, they're gonna say, you know what, maybe I can fly too. Let me apply myself. Let me try some of these little buttons or something in life, okay? So your next tribe may have undiscovered wings. So some of y'all are walking into territory where you're going to be the one to show people how to fly, okay? And then you're going to inform people that they have wings. Some people are like, I don't have no wings. You're like, dude, open up your back. And then they open up their back. Oh my God, I got wings, okay? And then you're going to have to teach them how to fly. So I'm going to try to fly and fall on their face, okay? And I had a dream about that as well, that I had wings. We discovered we had wings. We were dinosaurs. I don't know. Crazy, right? We were dinosaurs. We found out we had wings, and we all tried to jump off this cliff and fly. We all fell. And then they made us try to get up and go back up the mountain or wherever, the cliff, and try it again. So we kept doing it, but we kept falling. But I knew, this was years ago, I knew that was meaning I was learning how to fly. I was learning how to be out there on my own. I was learning how to follow my dreams. I was learning how to make it to my destinations and stuff. I was learning that I even had wings in the first place, okay? So, yes, that's it. Let me officially close this out. That's what I get. All right, guys, so that is what I get here about your rise. Now, we're going to continue this conversation over on Patreon. I'm going to be telling you guys the other 5 things you need to know about this rise that is happening for you, okay? Especially the people who may be around or maybe coming into your life as this thing is taking off, okay? So make sure you guys click the link in the description box. Head on over to Patreon right now, where you'll not only get the extended for this video, but all the other videos that I've done thus far, okay? So again, click the link in the description box, and I'll see you guys over there. So if this is where it ends for you, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I'll see you all in the next video.